Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your October 2021 general readings. We are looking at the first half of October from the 1st to the 15th, and this reading is for the earth sign of Capricorn. Welcome everyone. I hope you're all doing well. Thanks for taking the time to be here and watch this or any of the videos on my YouTube channel. For all of your likes, shares, subscribing, donations, feedback, comments, those of you who reach out for personal readings, all greatly appreciated. Thank you. So, Capricorn, this is for you for the first 2 weeks of October 2021. That's if your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign is in Capricorn. It's relevant if you're cross-watching for a Capricorn. Of course, it's going to resonate a little differently for everyone. It is a general reading. Watch all of your other signs if you know them for any additional insight and perspective. And if you find that something resonates with you enough that you'd like to reach out for a personal reading, perhaps take a deeper look at something for yourself or as a gift for someone else, you can click on the description link below, click on that little arrow. You'll see my email address there, Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. Feel free to email me directly. I'd be delighted to hear from you, and I can usually respond within the same day with more information. I do offer a wide variety of different types of readings, and I do readings full time, so I'm pretty diligent about timely scheduling. So message me if you're interested. Okay, Capricorn, let's see what the first 2 weeks of October look like for you. I am using the Tarot of Dreams and clarifying with the Gilded Tarot Royale. All right, Capricorn, we begin with the Knight of Cups. Someone rushing in to offer love, support, encouragement. The Two of Cups, soulmate, kindred spirits, best friend, a love offer, or a really loving offer by a best friend. The Two of Wands, a crossroads, a choice to take action or not, which path to choose. With the World, final endings, completions, graduations, moving on. The World is the last major arcana card in the tarot. It's where the Fool's journey ends. He's learned everything he can from this particular cycle that the Fool's been going through, and now, you know, it's a card basically of graduation, of leveling up and moving on into new horizons. It's a final end to a journey. The Queen of Coins, there you are, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. With the Chariot, success, but on a very difficult path. The path to winning is sheer perseverance and determination, staying ambitious. The only way to win is by going through anything and everything and whatever you have to in order to win, which may or may not be worth it. Yeah. Like the other earth signs, Taurus and Virgo, it's a decision. It looks like a decision to move on in a pretty final way into something else. Could be a decision here to accept an offer or not, or to extend an offer or not. Likely relationship for most of you because we have the Two of Cups here. From the bottom of the deck, the overall energy is the King of Coins. So we have the King and the Queen of Coins both. So again, very similar to the other two earth signs, Taurus and Virgo, there is a couple here. So the relationship, so the issue might be about your relationship itself. It might be about the relationship, and it's likely a long-term relationship or marriage. It might be a couple close to you. It could even be parents. Now, it might be a decision or a situation in another area of life, but one that will have a significant impact on this relationship. Let's clarify. Let's clarify the Knight of Cups and the Two of Cups. The Magician, the Hierophant, and the Ace of Pentacles. The message I'm getting with this offer is, for some of you, if it's love and romance, is I want to build a life with you, or I want to continue our life together. I know we can do this. This is about manifesting and building something conventional, something solid. Now, the Ace of Pentacles is a practical new beginning. It's often a card that comes up for moving, relocating, a new job, moving or relocating for a new job. Sometimes it represents receiving a sum of money or resources so that you can have a start over, or you can begin something new, like a new project. For some of you for whom this might not be anything related to love and romance, it might be a very good best friend, kindred spirit, or even a partner, a love partner, offering their very practical help on partnering together on a project, or giving you what you need to start something new, even if it's like moving or relocating or something of that sort. For others of you, it might be a literal romantic offer in terms of, wanting to build a home, a life together. It could even be, if, moving, I guess, property. Some of you, it might be renewal in a relationship that might be a bit difficult. Clarify the Two of Wands, the world. Clarify the world. Judgment, a major crossroads. A choice that will significantly change a life path, maybe more than one. Or not if you decide not to do the thing. Strength, facing fears, doubts, insecurities. Wrestling with your own doubts. Addressing your own responsibility in this situation. Clarify the Queen of Coins. The Chariot, again, which already clarifies the Queen of Coins, and the Three of Pentacles. Teamwork, collaboration, partnership. Some of you, this might be a work, in the earth energy area of your life, work, job, a project of some kind. There's an offer to collaborate on something together, maybe form a team or a group. For others of you, because I'm getting more than two people here, if this is love and romance, I feel like there's a third party situation involved here. It might be that one person is making an offer, they want to build something with you, but they're already attached, or you're already attached. And the decision, which looks pretty profound and potentially life-changing, could be to end one long-term relationship or marriage in order to be together. Clarify the Chariot. Oops. The Seven of Cups and the Four of Wands. For love and romance, I'm not really sure that this, I'm feeling kind of a caution or a wariness, because the Chariot represents success on a really difficult, challenging path. And the Seven of Cups is a very idealistic, dreamy, illusionary, castles in the sky, fantasizing, daydreaming kind of energy. There's nothing wrong with the Seven of Cups in and of itself. It talks about looking at only the potential of something, like the best of what something could be, rather than what it would actually take, the realities of the path of getting there, right? I mean, we all need to have dreams, and everything begins with our dreams, right? But this is a card of being very idealistic, and it's water energy, so it's all emotional. It's not very grounded or realistic energy. And the Chariot is grounded, realistic energy. The Chariot says you can succeed at doing this. If you want to be a doctor, you can be a doctor, but it requires years of all of these things, tests, passing these internships, externships, all of these things. This is just looking at it going, oh, I could be a doctor and earn all this money and help people and stuff, but it's not really looking at the path that it takes to get there. But that energy is focused around home, family, marriage. It feels like in love and romance, it feels like there's a third party situation here. Now, it might not be another person in terms of you being already in a relationship or them being already in a relationship. That might be for some of you. It could be that whatever stands in the way, because something's definitely standing in the way here. Whatever is standing in the way is significant, and somebody's not being realistic about it, whether it's you or whether it's the other person. They're not really looking at what it would actually take and the consequences it would take, and the consequences that there would be because of this. If it's a work, project, team, investment sort of thing, again, the energy is a little more concrete there, but essentially it's the same thing. It's needing to be very careful before you make a decision to take action. It's about being very careful to look at all of the realities, not just at the most beautiful way it could work out, but also of the challenges you face and whatever consequences there might be, and being able to say yes to all of the potential hazards as well as all of the potential before taking action. It's like not diving into something without realizing what the hardships and challenges are, or the effects it might have on any other people involved in it as well. Pretty strongly. There is a soulmate kindred spirit energy here, whether that's like best friends in a work situation or something of that sort, or whether it's somebody that you believe you have this real connection with in love and romance, because this is a general reading, so it might be this for some, it might be this for others, but of course the energy remains the same. I'm feeling a very kind of wariness or cautiousness about being more realistic about what it would take to reach the outcome that you're fantasizing about. Like all of the challenges, all the potential hazards, and all the potential consequences, because you need to face those and say yes to those possibly happening before taking action here, and not just diving right in. Interesting. Okay. Any final messages, guidance, or advice for Capricorn for the first 2 weeks of October in this situation? The King of Swords. The King of Swords as advice is about thinking like the King of Swords. It's the King of Air. Air is the element which governs our intellectual landscape. This is the opposite of that Seven of Cups energy. This is thinking very clearly, very precisely, in a practical way, setting your own emotions aside and looking at the actual reality of the situation. What is the truth? What is best? Justice is doing the right thing, this means that you need to also take morals and ethics into consideration here in what this situation is. Enough said about that. I'll leave that there. But because justice is the reap what you sow card, meaning that the outcome is going to be based on what you do, not what you wished or wanted or intended, but what you actually choose to do and the consequences of what you do. You can't argue later, I didn't know that this was going to happen. That's because you didn't think about it ahead of time, which you're being asked to do here. So, it might be yes for some, it might be no for others. It really just depends in a general reading. The Four of Pentacles is the last advice card. This is about, the Four of Pentacles is sometimes called the miser card because it represents somebody who's holding on to what they have because it makes them feel safe. They don't want to share. They don't want to, open their arms out because they might lose everything they have. Now, as advice, this is about focusing on your own stability and security, and maybe not being quite so open to something which might end up costing you quite a bit more than you're thinking about with this Seven of Cups. So it's about thinking clearly in a practical way and looking at absolutely every aspect of this before you make a decision to act one way or the other. Okay, Capricorn. That was kind of an intense feeling reading. Those are your messages for the first 2 weeks of October. I hope that you found them helpful and useful. Again, if you did and you'd like to reach out for a personal reading, perhaps take a deeper look at something for yourself or as a gift for someone else, click on the description link below. Click on that little arrow where you'll see my email address, Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. Please feel free to email me directly. I'd be delighted to hear from you and even more happy to work with you. I will see you all in a couple of weeks for the October mid-month readings. And until then, please stay safe and well. And I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.